Mascot horror games are supposed to scare you, but let's be honest, most of them feel like they were made for kids, not to scare them. Bright colors, plushy monsters, and jump scares you can see a mile away. So why are we pretending they're scary? Hello people of the internet, my name is Ghost, and well, today we are breaking down why Mascot horror games just isn't scary anymore, and how these games are secretly trying to target kids while trying to pass as terrifying. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I've actually played quite a few horror games in my pastime, and today as we speak, and I've come to a realization that some of these games just aren't scary. Like, I feel like there are just many reasons why they aren't, and well, that is why I'm here to talk about it. I totally did not stutter. You didn't see nothing, or you didn't hear nothing. I'm sorry, I'm messing up again. You heard nothing. But before we do get started, this video is brought to you by the letter M. M as in Miku. Say hi, Miku.
Yeah, ma'am.
Anyways, let's get into it. So for those who don't know, a Mascot horror game is a type of horror game where the main antagonist, or a group of antagonists, is a colorful, cartoonish, or toy-like character. Let's just say, for example, it's basically supposed to be scary, but it also looks like not scary, as in, it literally looks like a cute plushie. Like, who the heck would be scared of a plushie? Like, you think I'm really scared of this thing? Heck no, I'm not. I should go get that. I'm so sorry, I didn't even mean to do that. I'm really so sorry. That it was just for content. Please, stop crying. So I believe Five Nights at Freddy's might have been the start of Mascot horror games because, hear me out, back in the day, it was scary. Like, when I mean scary, I meant like freaking scary because, you know, the concept of the game is, you're basically a security guard and you're trying to survive till 6 a.m. while you have these freaking robots out there trying to kill you, eat your flesh, and maybe stuff you inside a robotic suit with springs inside of them. Now, you cannot tell me that is scary. And, well, things have changed. Yeah, things really have changed. Like, it went from all that to now being a kids thing on YouTube Kids, YouTube Shorts, Freddy being quirky, and other stuff. And of course, we cannot forget the merch. Oh yes, the merch. Now, don't get me wrong. I am a big fan of FNAF still to this day, of course. I'm not bashing on FNAF, I'm just saying, you know, I still collect their stuff. I got the Funko Pop, the Foxy, the plushie of the puppet, even more Funko Pops. Yes, I'm a big fan of Foxy. You got a problem? Deal with it. Now, hear me out. The games are still scary, kinda. You know, I still have this thing for FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe Sister Location, if we can include that one. Sister Location, kinda scary because, you know, we have One Time Foxy and Ballora. Yeah, that one really got me. And of course the main arenas too, we can't forget about those. I still hate those levels. But anyways, one of those games that scared me the most would actually have to be FNAF 4. Now, if you haven't seen my short, you should totally go check it out if you have the time. But FNAF 4, oh, I still can't sleep at night thinking about that game. Thinking about what could be lurking within the halls. But anyways, enough of all that. I'm here to talk about why it's not scary. And let me just say, it's the jump scares. Yeah, but it's just the jump scares in general. Like, they're predictable now. It's kind of like, the more you get jump scared, the more just kind of like you're used to it. It's just, man, you know, it's kind of like, you get jump scared once, you're just like, oh. You get jump scared twice, you're just like, oh, okay. And the third time, you're just like, okay. But yeah, you know, the jump scares are just, they just feel predictable. And yeah, it's just like, man, heck, if you want to see a real jump scare, I'll show you a jump scare. Rob. Did you get scared? I bet you did. You got scared. Don't lie to me. And also the lore itself, apparently the lore overshadows the horror because, you know, I guess we're mostly focused on the lore to the point where we even forget that there's horror in it. Like, over time, we had game theories, we had stories, we have Fazbear Frights, honestly, a good series. And yeah, the lore itself, it just overshadows the horror. It's kind of like, we kind of forget about the scares because we want to understand the story, you know? Man in Purple, murders children, souls in robots, purple man dies in robot suit, burrows in Dead by Daylight, you know, all that. And, you know, it's just, we kind of forget what FNAF is all about, and, you know, man. What was I even saying again? I don't even know. Now, aside from FNAF and all that, we also could not forget what also kind of started the Mascot horror game trend. Like, I was going to include Bendy and the Ink Machine in there, but I guess Bendy gets a slide. Not only because Alice Angel is in there, but of course, you know, we've got, it's kind of scary in my own perspective, because, you know, you're kind of running away from Ink Demon and all that. I like that game, so that one gets a slide. If you have a problem with it, argue with me in the comments down below, okay? We're going to be talking about Poppy Playtime. Now, Poppy Playtime, it's a great concept of a game, but I feel like it should be more scarier, you know? It's all about you basically exploring an abandoned toy factory after all these years, because the Hour of Joy, if I remember what it was called from Chapter 3, yeah, the Hour of Joy, basically toys killing humans, humans getting trapped in souls and toys and all that, and the lore goes on. Now, I only played the 2 chapters and stuff, and let me just tell you, Chapter 1, pretty scary. Yes, it is scary. But I feel like it could be scarier, you know? It's kind of not scary, but, you know, it's there. It's the chills. The chills. Yeah. Now, the reason why I say this is because I feel like Poppy Playtime really doesn't have the horror vibe to it, the atmosphere and all that, because, you know, it's mostly bright colors. A toy factory, yes, a toy factory. Good concept, though. The setting, you know, it's the setting itself. A toy factory with all these bright colors. You would expect for it to be more abandoned-like, because, you know, it's supposed to be a horror game, but still, at least add some grime or rust to it. The puzzle gameplay, yeah, I guess it's a nice thing, you know, to risk your life just for puzzles, or to make yourself panic to survive by doing puzzles. And of course, we couldn't forget the merch as well. There is a whole lot of merch and YouTube videos, YouTube shorts about Huggy Wuggy. Yeah, Huggy Wuggy, it's a good character, but I feel like they try to appeal to the younger audience a bit more, because ever since Huggy Wuggy came into the picture, it's just been like the mascot for kid-friendly horror games. Oh, not really kid-friendly, because I don't think toys killing people is kid-friendly. You have to agree on me on that, right? You know? But still. But I mean, I'm just trying to say from my point of view, I feel like it needs to be more scarier, more blood, more gore. But of course, they're trying to appeal more to kids and stuff, so we can get a bigger audience, and so parents could actually buy them those toys on Christmas Day, which may or may not be bootlegs, because I know what they're like. Trust me, I go to my local mall, and they have a booth where they just sell bootleg stuff. I've seen it. It's all right. It's all right for its details and stitching and all that. Overall, why I say really it's not scary, because you know, it relies on the spooky abandoned factory vibes, but with no real dread to it. You know, like of course you have these things coming after you. Yeah, we have a talking doll. I don't know why, and you know, the list just goes on. Like, I feel like they need to add more to it. You know, not just colors. The colors may be too bright. And you see how I almost lost my words there, because I'm starting to get way into this. Like, I'm seriously starting to get way into this. Like, oh my gosh, I seriously need a break from all this. Look, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, but for the time being, I'm gonna let him take over, so I'll be right back. Ohayou gozaimasu. Genki desu ka? Banana dozo yoroshiku. Okay, enough of that. Look, I'm just here to just watch over his stuff while he's in the bathroom and stuff, but I don't even know what the heck is going on. All I can really say is, whatever the heck is going on here, it sounds pretty intense. But overall, I'm just here, so how's it going? And, you know, bananas, am I right? Anyways, this video is brought to you by the letter S. S as in subscribe. That's my whole role here, basically, you know. I'm just here. I'm just chilling. Do you like bananas? I know I do. What's this? Oh, a puppet plushie. FNAF 2 is actually one of my favorite games. You guys didn't know that? Yeah. I think he's done now, so I'll see you guys later. Anyways, if you made it this far, you're clearly into horror, or at least laughing at it, because I probably said a whole lot of nonsense that may or may not make any sense by the time I'm editing this. Hopefully it comes out through. But either ways, I don't really have much to say now because I actually said all I wanted to say, so I'm gonna end the video here. But of course, if you guys want to see me talk about more stuff on here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. That's right underneath this video and be part of the Ghost Army. And of course, give this video a big ol' like so we can keep the channel running and things. And of course, comment on your thoughts right down below. But well, anyways, that's all I had time for today. And of course, like I always say, what the? Where did this come from? I thought I put you here. I shouldn't really think about it too much. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. But of course, like I always say, I'll see you guys next time. And of course, stay fresh and laters.